Thorn T028 Bronze Dive Watch, Sapphire Crystal PT5000 Movement, and the 37mm fit you need. You've been hunting for a vintage dive watch that doesn't scream oversized modern replica, but everything's either too big, too pricey, or too generic. You want something with soul, something that fits. That subtle frustration, it's real. Ever feel like the market ignores smaller wrists? A friend once told me his 42mm diver looked like a dinner plate. He sold it the next week. Every oversized case, every mediocre strap, every missing detail adds up. You've wasted hours scrolling specs that don't deliver. Maybe you bought one, wore it twice, retired it. It's not just money, it's the mental drain of settling. Hope exists. There's a watch designed for people who care about fit and finish. One collector searched 2 years before finding his perfect 37mm vintage diver. Enter the Thorn T028 Bronze Dive Watch, PT5000 Automatic Movement, 200 meters waterproof, sapphire crystal, 37mm vintage aluminum bezel men's watch. This isn't just another dive watch, it's a 37mm vintage proportion statement with a tin bronze bezel that develops a living patina, a domed sapphire crystal that plays with light like a vintage gem, and the reliable PT5000 movement beating beneath. Don't just buy any dive watch. Make sure it has a genuine sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating so you never suffer from scratched, unreadable dials again. The handmade Horween brown leather strap feels like premium goods the moment you clasp it. One reviewer said unboxing it felt like discovering a forgotten heirloom. The bronze bezel catches golden hour light in a way steel never could. Plus 2 extra interchangeable bezel inserts? That's 3 watches in one box. Swap moods, swap styles. The 200 meters water resistance means you can actually swim, dive, snorkel, no anxiety. And that dome crystal, it adds depth and warmth that flat crystals simply can't touch. This is craftsmanship meeting affordability in the best way. Imagine this. You glance at your wrist mid-morning and the bronze has already started its patina journey, darkening subtly where your skin touches the case. The PT5000 ticks reliably at +6 seconds per day. Swiss-level accuracy without the Swiss price tag. The 37mm case hugs your wrist. The 46.6mm lug-to-lug sits perfectly flat. And the 116 grams weight feels substantial without being burdensome. You swap the bezel insert before a weekend trip, black to faded green, and suddenly it's a completely different watch. One owner said, "I've worn watches costing 5 times as much that didn't feel this thought out." Another noted, the dome sapphire makes every glance at the dial feel like an event. The screw-down crown locks confidently. The Horween strap breaks in beautifully, developing its own character alongside the bronze. Are you tired of buying watches that feel like compromises? The T028 doesn't ask you to settle. It delivers vintage soul, modern reliability, interchangeable style, and genuine dive capability in one cohesive package. And as bronze enthusiasts worldwide embrace patina as a personal signature, demand is quietly climbing. Stock shifts often. The watch you see today might look different tomorrow or gone entirely. That's the bronze life. The Thorn T028 is currently available, but bronze watches with this spec sheet don't stay quiet for long. Enthusiasts are discovering it. Reviews are spreading. Inventory shifts. One buyer mentioned he waited 3 weeks for a restock and called it worth every day. Don't miss the bronze moment. The watch includes the Horween strap, 2 extra bezel inserts, and a presentation box. Everything you need to start your patina journey. Check availability now. Grab your T028 and join the vintage dive watch revival before this becomes the one you almost bought.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.